46%. Redbreast 15 single pot still whiskey. It's going to be beautiful, I promise. Blah. Hello, welcome to KIllco. This is not how I speak. My name is Brian, and today we're reviewing... Blah. I know, I reviewed a Redbreast just a little while ago, but it's really good, and I have many samples, so yeah. On to the color. Now, I did make a comment recently, about how getting the color of whiskey is a little silly. I mean, everyone has an objective thing when it comes to everything. And I did make a joke about, the sunrise on a winter's morning or something like that. But that's true. I mean, I scoff at it a little bit. But you can, if you want to, long enough, get a whole variety of different things out of your whiskey. Not only just the color of it, but also the whole experience itself is a unique thing for you. I'm trying to share that experience, but yeah, let's just say my brain's a little weird. Side note, I have had this before. I had this a few days ago in a stream, which I will post up there, hopefully. So now let's get on to the nosing, shall we? Oh my goodness. There's a reason I've done so many Redbreasts, and it's this delicious smell that is extremely hard for me to describe. It's very sweet. I would have to say buttery. Once again, I've had this before, and I know a little bit more about it than I usually would with these reviews. But it's extremely inviting. It's not overly sweet. It certainly reminds me of sugar cookies or biscuits, if you will. And with that comes a vanilla note, and funny enough, I get this slight milk chocolate thing. What's not good, and which is probably because I've been swirling it for a little bit, is that I'm getting a metallic tang in the smell from, I guess, the alcohol. As I said in the beginning of the video, it's 46%, which is higher than most Redbreasts. Usually they stick at 40%, except for the cask strength. And if I do this long enough, I even get a caramel note, which is not something I would expect out of a Redbreast. But that was it. I like it. It's lovely. I'm also getting some kind of fruit note while I've been doing this. But I can't place what. I want to say apple, just 'cause, but it's hard to tell. Onto the palate. Velvety, sweet, a little peppery, or spicy. I can only describe it as it's dancing on my tongue a little bit. And vanillas. Now, in the past, I have actually had a bottle of Redbreast 15. It was expensive, and it didn't really impress me, but since I haven't had an Irish whiskey in a day or two, I'm actually enjoying this one, and I'm actually happy that it is at a 46%, because I didn't know that at first. I thought it was just 40%. But the fact that it's a higher proof gives, thumbs up to that. Hold it on the tongue, shall we? Oh, that is prickly. Velvety smooth again. I want to say buttery just because I know that's something I'm going to think about. Which is a real hard one because I don't use butter very often. I've only started using butter more recently. And it does have that kind of feel in the mouth. Mouth feel. For me, there is some kind of citrus note too. Only vaguely. And we're not talking oranges, we're talking apples. Apples and oranges. I'm getting a little bit of oak at the end too. Like my tongue's dry, which I usually equate to an oak thing or a tannin thing. But it's really nice. I mean, I'm going to be hard-pressed to be very critical about something I know I already enjoy. I would say it has a very long finish, since I'm trying to get that involved. As per usual, since I feel like I need a little assistance with this, there's a link down below that you can follow and look up the Redbreast 15 if you would like. And we're going to find out some more words. Hopefully some of what we said matches, and unfortunately I already know a bunch of them do, because, as I said, I have reviewed this on a stream earlier in the week. Actually, last week. Community knows profile. Honey, fresh fruit, citric, sherried, vanilla, and oak. I said some of those words. The flavor on this is not what I expected. It feels like there's some things missing. It says orange, sherried, and spicy. I would agree with the spicy, but orange? No. Sherried, maybe, spicy, yes. Honey and buttery to me, but orange seems out of left field. Maybe a little bit of fruit, but not oranges, to me. Community finish profile is oak, sherried, spicy, oily, and sweet. Sure. I'd say it's got a sweet finish. I will say it's a little oily, I guess, but that feels, when you're the type of person who's had a variety of peated scotches, oily is for that, and everything else is a little buttery or, kind of clingy, but again, vocabulary is a fun thing. Average price paid for this right now is around $90, give or take. I have a feeling it's more than that right now. The official overview states this is from Ireland, County Cork, ABV 46%, single pot still, and aged 15 years. Official color, gold with copper tints. I like that. Official nose, fruity and tangy. Notes of zesty citrus, cut hay, guava, beeswax, manuka honey, and tropical fruits. So supposedly this is supposed to have a bunch of fruit notes in it, and I got a little bit of that, but that seems extensive. Official taste. Creamy and smooth, notes of cooked fruits, fried bananas, orange groves, nutmeg, butterscotch, and caramel lattes. I like caramel lattes. Might be why I like Irish whiskey, especially Redbreast. Official finish. Custard, peppermint, and grapefruit. Obscure, but also at least they gave something rather than a long, smooth finish. So I'll give them that. Well, as per usual, this has been a Redbreast review, and I'm a little biased. It's delicious. I would not say go for the 15, only because of the price. I do like the fact that it's a higher proof. But if I would recommend anything to anyone who's just starting into whiskey, it's to try the 12 first. Personally, I prefer the Redbreast 12 cask strength, but that's gotten harder and harder to find, unfortunately. Well, that has been day 15 of my Whiskey Advent adventure. Till tomorrow, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And sláinte. Thank you for joining me on KIllco. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.